He has over 5 million subscribers on YouTube and millions, hundreds of millions of views. Ali Abdaal is by far one of the most iconic YouTubers here on the platform. Not because he's the most popular, the most famous, the most viewed, not because of that, but because somehow everyone knows his name. Now, why do I think everyone knows his name? I think everyone knows his name because he has built such a strong personal brand around time management, content creation, and just teaching everybody how to continually learn, continually grow. And in that, he has created such a business that he's making millions of dollars a year doing it. And so I wanted to kind of look at him as a brand and what he's doing to kind of set himself apart and what we can take from what he's learning and teaching. And what we can kind of take from his brand and how can we apply it to our own. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Gray here. Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about how Ali Abdaal taught me how to run a business. So there's 3 main points that I want to talk about in this video. Ali Abdaal teaches productivity and time management. Now, this one's really big to me because I, like many of you, I'm a very big procrastinator. So there's been a couple things that I'm trying to apply from his videos and what he teaches here on the internet to hopefully help kind of eliminate that procrastination. So Ali Abdaal often emphasizes the importance of productivity and time management and tools that he uses to kind of help him with that. He advocates for strategies like time blocking and a to-do list and things like that. And one of his big sayings is the fact that you are always in control of your time. If there's something that you're doing, you want to be doing it. Maybe not literally, but there is a gain to it. If you're at work, you want to be at work because there is nothing literally stopping you from just getting up and walking out. But out of all of his time tools and productivity, things like that, the biggest thing for me is probably the fact that he says, if you are having a hard time starting something, do it for 5 minutes. That's actually how I started this video, is just, do it for 5 minutes. And so far it's been a half hour and I'm working on this video. And that kind of brings me to number 2 of things that you're working on. What am I working on? I'm working on building content and my personal brand. This is a very, very big thing to Ali because he says that creating valuable content and building a personal brand is probably the key element in his teachings. He's saying that if you want to have a network, you want to have people at your fingertips, start with building a personal brand. And let's say, you're an aspiring entrepreneur, there's expertise that you can share through platforms, whether that's TikTok or Instagram, or for me, YouTube. Your personal brand is probably the best way to network and build a business here in 2024. And in order to be successful, you need to have a brand. And then probably lastly, the only last point that I would mention on Ali Abdaal and how he taught me how to run a business is continual learning and skill development. Now, this is a very, very big one for me because if you're a lot like me, I'm very hesitant to learn new skills. The fear of failing and, being bad at something is very difficult for me. So I kind of want to look at it of what does Ali Abdaal say about this? And he's saying that he highlights the significance of ongoing learning and skill development, because if you're constantly, we're in a fast-paced business world, and building those skills and building those strategies is kind of what differentiates you from other business owners. I'll give you an example. So Steve Jobs, there's a story about him where Steve Jobs, he took a class for, cursive and handwriting and things like that. And he was so passionate. He loved it. He did it for hours and hours and hours. He would just write different words and try different techniques and different fonts. And that kind of led him to where when he was developing the iPhone, he had such a unique brand. That's why iPhones are so kind of aesthetic. They're so nice, is because he figured out what aesthetic meant through his handwriting. And then probably the last thing with continual learning and improvement is your mindset. It's constantly growing your mindset, because the more that you learn, the more that goes into your brain, the more that can come out, because you're learning all these different things, that you have a different lens that you're seeing these things through. From what I've learned from Ali Abdaal is don't ever stop learning. Don't ever stop trying. Don't ever stop growing in your mindset and in your skill set. Big difference between somebody that's been in business 2 years and somebody that's been in business 12 years is the person that has learned more. So if you've been in business for 12 years, but you are stagnant, you've just been doing the same thing day in and day out, the person that comes in and does it for 2 years but is learning something every single day will be ahead of you in no time. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you have enjoyed, drop a like and comment down below who you think I should do next. And we'll see you all in the next one. Adios. Oh, and hey, be sure to check out some of my other videos on this channel. I have a lot of different ones for different people. Definitely check out the Alex Hormozi one right here. Thank you.